Hello. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to remove echo in Soundtrap. Here's how you can remove echo from an audio track using the Soundtrap web app. The first thing for you to do is to open your browser and navigate to the Soundtrap web app at soundtrap.com and log in using your account credentials. Once you're logged in, it's going to take you to this homepage. On the homepage, locate the project section in the middle of the screen, which we have here, and click on the project you want to edit or select Enter Studio to create a new project. So this is a project I want to edit. I'm going to click on the studio button right next to it so it can take me into the studio. Now in the studio, once all the settings are up, all I need to do is to locate the track where the echo is present and click on the track to select it and ensure it is highlighted. So the project is loading up. So let's say this is the track I want to work on. And for example, there's an echo in this track. So click on it. And once you click on it, you will see that there is at the top left corner, we have edit option. And if you hover over the track, you see this edit option. So click on edit, and from these options, go ahead and click on effects. In the effects panel, locate and enable the noise gate effect. How do we do that? Since noise gate is not here from this effects options, go ahead and click on add effect. And from add effects, we're going to find noise gate. Now, this is noise gate. It is labeled diamond, meaning you have to use the paid version of Soundtrap to access noise gate. I'm sorry. But if you have accessed, or if you have downloaded, how do I put it? If you've subscribed to the paid version of Soundtrap, this diamond will not be here and to be free for you. So just drag and drop. But I can't drag and drop because, of course, you can see I have to upgrade. So let's say after you drag and drop, the next thing you like to do is to adjust the threshold slider to reduce background noise and minimize echo. So test the settings by playing the audio and tweaking the threshold until the echo is less noticeable. If the track has added reverb, it can also contribute to the echo. So the next thing you like to do is to locate the reverb effect, which is here in the effect panel, and reduce its intensity by lowering the slider. So you have this, just go ahead and look out and just lower it from here. Just lower it. So you can also turn off reverb entirely if it is unnecessary for the track by clicking here to turn off. Open the equalizer settings, which is here. Open the equalizer settings in the left panel and reduce the high frequency bands. So here we have high frequency bands, these bands here located, categorized under the high frequency. Reduce them by reducing the slider. So reduce the high frequency band and the mid frequency band that amplify the echo. Then experiment with the sliders until the echo is less prominent. You can also add a compressor effect to the track from the effects panel. Then come here and click on compressor. So this compressor 1 and this dynamic compressor. So just drag and drop any and just adjust the settings to balance the sound dynamics and minimize uneven echo effect. So if echo persists in specific parts of the echo, manually edit affected regions. So just split the audio clip using the split tool and lower the volume of the specific regions with echo using the volume slider. So going now back, split tool, click on that and click edit. Click on highlight the track, click edit, and highlight the track, click edit, and click on split region to split the region and work on the other part. Just lower the volume of the specific regions with echo using the volume slider, and the volume slider is here at the bottom corner. Then play the track using the play button at the bottom of the screen to preview the changes and adjust the noise gates, EQ, and other effects as needed until the echo is eliminated or reduced. Once you're done, hit File, which is in the top left corner, to save the project to the updated audio settings. And if you want to download the edited version, click Export in the top right corner to choose your preferred file format. So go over the tutorial from the top to the bottom to get acquainted with the steps. And once you're done, you'll be good to go. Hoping this tutorial marvelously helped you search.